Hello there, guys. How are you guys doing today? Well, I think the coronavirus got us all crazy. I went to the grocery store yesterday and the shelves were empty and people and toilet paper and no soup, no canned foods, the tuna, the dried beans, they're all gone. And gosh, we're scared. I think we should just get it over with and just lock the country down. Everybody just go into isolation for 2 to 4 weeks. Okay. The government sent everybody out some money that needs it. And we just get a hold of this. Let's just get it over with while people still have their money from their job. If we keep waiting and waiting and people get more and more desperate, it becomes a more harrowing situation. Italy shut themselves down. I think China did too, and they've gotten a hold of of the coronavirus. But my goodness, I read something that's going around that says if you think your throat is getting hurt or sick or whatever, drink lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of water with some vinegar. And it passes through, and the acid in the stomach kills the virus. I don't know, but there's nothing wrong with telling somebody to drink a lot of water with just a tad bit of vinegar. I think that's okay advice. I'm no doctor. Of course, I'm no doctor. But anyway, guys, so we do all we can. Drink a lot of water no matter what. Make sure you have a lot of water at your house. There's like no, like the 24 pack of like bottled water. It's like there is none. And people are going crazy at the grocery store. No baskets, no carts. I mean, gosh, we are panic shoppers, okay? And because we're afraid we're going to be locked in our houses for 2 to 4 weeks. And we might be, because we have to get a hold of this virus before it really does some serious damage. But we can't do that until we get all the testing done, and all the testing kits to people who need them. So, oh God, it's just kind of a mess. But anyway, I'm home, and I decided to go live again. And I promised you guys, I've been thinking about this video for a long time, and I'm sure I'll be doing more videos like this. And what it is the illusion versus the illusion of a fact, which is a magic trick, Michael's magic. Illusion of a fact versus a fact, right? There's the illusion of a fact, but then there's a real fact. So that is the magic of the death hoax, and that's why so many people were fooled. Okay, we're going to start very basic stuff. One of my pet peeves is Michael Joe Jackson, which is his real name, 1,000,000,000%, versus Michael Joseph Jackson, okay? And we're going to go over that, okay? Again, and that's one of my pet peeves. When you come to me and you tell me his name is Joseph in the middle, I just can't. I just, like, all the work that I've done to show you that his name is Michael Joe Jackson, you come and you tell me Joseph, and I've seen you around for a long time. Oh, I don't have patience. I don't have patience. But anyway, so we're going to talk about that. But before we do, right, I read something that somebody had did, and I couldn't believe how they twisted everything up that I'm doing, and just trying to distort and just manipulating and just dismissive. And it was like bonkers. It was like something that I read that was just like bonkers, that was just stupid. So anyway, so through that, I decided that I was going to claim my fame to honesty and truth and facts and proof and evidence and clues. And in my Alive trilogy of Michael Jackson docs, which is available on Amazon.com, there's only one missed adjective in that whole 4 hours and 15 minutes of information. That's jam-packed. Okay, jam-packed. Now, somebody could say, oh, it could mean this when I say it's this. But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean what I say isn't true. But anyway. So we're going to start with Jamie King. Okay, remember he was the director of MJ Immortal show, and I had tweeted this earlier today. Okay. Jamie King, and here's Jamie King right here. That's him. And he's a part of the MJ Immortal. Well, anyway, in 2009, 2010, there was a book released called Conspiracy Theories. And that was about Michael Jackson faking his death. So, and then I got this from the Amazon page, the actual Amazon page. When you looked up the name Jamie King, not the sports writer Jamie King, but this guy, Jamie King, these are the books that come up. His other book, Rock Your Booty, that's definitely him. Rock Your Body, that's definitely him. And then he's got another book, Conspiracy Theories. But isn't that crazy? And that's not the only thing about Jamie King that that has him as the same author, because I don't know. I wasn't there when he wrote the book. I don't know who wrote the book, right? And here is something else from Jamie King director, Jamie King official, and it says these are his books. Okay, these two. Okay, I don't know what that book is, but that's what comes up, right? And then there is, let me get rid of that. Then what else do I have with Jamie King? I got more with him. Let's see what else I have with Jamie King. Oh, here's a better picture of Jamie King. That's him, the director. That's him. We like him, okay? But I find that awfully interesting that, that the director of Michael Jackson's Immortal, wink, wink. What does immortal mean? Not dead. It means can't kill him, right? Immortal show. We have that. Let's see what else do I have with Jamie King. Oh, and I have something else. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. And then I have this. Got fat fingers. And this is from the, I think the Amazon page or the Google page, and I saved it way back in 2014. And it says Conspiracy Theories, and it says about the author, 2009, that he's a choreographer for King Productions, and he worked with Ricky Martin, Britney Spears, Shakira, Queen of Pop, Madonna, and he lives in Beverly Hills. Well, that's the same choreographer, and it says right here, Conspiracy Theories. Okay, so I'm not making this up. Okay, I'm not making this up. You know what I mean? I do thorough research. I look for 3 or 4 different things so that I could, at least try to verify it. And I saw somebody put that it was another Jamie King that has no ties to this book whatsoever. Okay, he writes sports stuff. Okay, silly, silly people. Okay, so we got Jamie King out of the way. So let me close my Jamie King windows, right? And then we're going to talk about the illusion of clues versus clues. All right, so let me close my Jamie King stuff. Oh, Pearl, I hope I don't need it again. Let's do one more Jamie King. I got one more Jamie King. I got one more Jamie King thing to show you guys. Okay, right here. Here is the actual synopsis of the book. Did Michael Jackson fake his own death in a bid to escape financial ruin? Then they talk about swine flu. So here we go again, swine flu, aka also known as coronavirus or COVID-19. Okay, so we're still going through this flu stuff, okay? And so I just wanted to show you guys the Jamie King stuff, okay, to let you know that I'm not making this stuff up. And unless you saw him sit down and write the book, every page of it yourself, you kind of got to go with the evidence that's out there. And if you find another author named Jamie King, do some research and see if you can find some connections, and you did not. Sloppy work, sloppy, 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 sloppy work. And got the nerve to judge me. All right. So anyway, we're done with that part. So now we're going to go to Michael Jackson. Okay, now some of the people, it's okay if you do not agree with me, it's okay, but let's not be nasty with each other, okay, if you don't agree. So some people are saying that Michael's social security number has the name of Michael Joseph Jackson on it, okay? We have no proof of that. We have no social security card with the name of Michael Joseph Jackson like we have an Elvis Social Security card with my Elvis Aaron Presley. I think that's in my live trilogy, but I don't want to go off too bad on Elvis. But we don't have a Michael Jackson Social Security card with his name on it. All right. We don't even have a birth certificate either. So what do? We go to the next best thing, right? We go to the next best thing. So there is did you know there's a Twitter account with his Social Security number on it? It's an active Twitter account with his Social Security number on it. I mean, that's just, come on, that's just not right. Okay. And then we have, what else with his Social Security? I got more stuff. I know I do. Okay. Social Security index. Okay. When you put in Michael Jackson, it didn't match anything. So this is the genealogy bank. Okay. So here I put something in here. And it says it didn't match anything, but it does. But it does match something, okay? Because I have proof, okay, that it does match something. Okay, genealogy blog is not the Social Security office. It is not. It's just somebody who has a blog, okay? But maybe we'll do a who is, okay? And they're saying his name is Michael Joseph Jackson, and they have the Social Security number here. Right? But this is the illusion of a fact. It is not a fact. It is the illusion of a fact because it doesn't come from the Social Security office, and it's not a picture, even though there can be pictures that are, photoshopped or whatever of Social Security cards that people can create because Photoshop is so great right now. But it doesn't matter. Okay? Right here, this is not proof of anything. This is another, let's do a who is. Let's do a who is real quick on genealogy blog, and let's see who owns that, because I got another who is. Whois.com. Okay, and how do they spell genealogy? How do they spell it? Oh, uis.com. Okay, I love whois.com, but sometimes they have people with they have, let's see. Let me turn my camera around. Okay. So let's see, how you spell genealogy. Okay. I want to look that genealogy up. Okay. Where is it? Genealogy. Nope. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of putting this together. I just had the genealogy. What did I do with it that fast? Okay, here it is. Genealogy blog. Okay, genealogy. Genealogy blog. Okay, so here is genealogy blog. Okay, GENEALOGY. blog.com. Let's see who owns that. Okay, but we know that it's not the Social Security office, right? We know that because the Social Security office is the Social Security office, right? So let's see who owns genealogy blog, and it's right here. Let's look at it together. I haven't seen it either. Let's see. It looks like it's private. Oh no, it's in Leland Mitzler Family Roots Publishing Company. So this is, and when was this saved? This was saved. When was this? Here's a phone number. Washington. And when was it registered? The date, 2003. Okay. So this is not the Social Security office. So this means nothing. It's that's an illusion. That's what we call an illusion of a fact, not a fact, right? I'm pretty sure that is Michael Jackson's Social Security number because I have several things that tell me it's Michael's Social Security number. Okay, here is something else here that is Michael Jackson's Social Security Index. And they bring you back to genealogy, Bang, internet, genealogy, research, Leland Mitzler, same person, right, that we just saw, right? But this is not official. This is an illusion of a clue, not a clue. I mean, an illusion of a fact, but not a fact, okay? It's not a fact. Plus, we know Michael's middle name isn't Joseph, and we're going to get deep into that, right? Some more, right? So when we're researching and you guys are out there and you see naysayers or you see people that are trying to negate serious research, you can let me know and ask me to clarify, of course. And or you can say, look, that's not the Social Security office, so that's an illusion of a fact. That's who is Leland Mixter to tell us what was on Michael's Social Security card? Who is he? If he had the Social Security card, just release it, right? But that's not Michael's real name, okay? And we're gonna figure that out together. All right, I got some more stuff. Hold on. Before we do that, here is something else that proves that this is Michael Jackson's real Social Security number. This had to do with, I think, the burn on his scalp. And this is from a doctor or something, and there's a Social Security number. And this was being sold. This was being sold. I got this from an auction site. Okay, so I believe that that's Michael's real Social Security number. Okay, let me see what else I have. And then I have something else that shows his Social Security. That shows his Social Security right here. Okay, and here's Michael's Blue Cross card. Okay, so it doesn't have his middle name. So I do believe that that's his Social Security card, but I do not believe that that has the name of Michael Joseph Jackson on it. I believe it has the name of Michael Joe Jackson. And I'm going to show you something why that's supported with real facts. Not the illusion of a fact, but real facts. Okay. Genealogy Bank, that was one of them. That's different than genealogyblog.com, but it's the same guy, but it's, for whatever reason, this one didn't show any matches for Michael J. Jackson. This is something that I had saved for a while ago. And that was C, so I'll call him back when we're done. Okay. So, and then what is this? Ancestry.com. But there was something else that I wanted to show you guys with the genealogy. Well, maybe I'll bring it back up. Okay. So here is Ancestry.com, something that I've had saved. Okay. And it says Michael Joseph Jackson, and it says he's buried at Forest Lawn, right? We don't have anything. I got to say this to you straight. You guys, we've learned that nowhere in none of the death trail, in none of the death documents, does Michael's real name appear. It doesn't, there's no name 911 call. Then the body went to UCLA. It was admitted by Dr. Murray, who knew it wasn't Michael Jackson, under the fake name of Soleil Sean. Blood work was done under the name of Trauma Gershwin. Okay. After that, it supposedly went to the coroner's office. The coroner put Michael Jackson on the death documents, Michael J. Jackson on the death documents, and Michael Joseph Jackson on the death documents. And he said that he identified the body with a California driver's license, and he named the body from a California driver's license, but there is no driver's license in the name of Michael Joseph Jackson. It does not exist. I have a letter from the DMV's attorney that tells me that it does not exist. There's never been a driver's license in the name of Michael Joseph Jackson. Never. All the driver's licenses have been in the name of Michael Joe Jackson. Okay? So we know that Ancestry.com is an information gathering website. Doesn't mean that they know they've seen the dead body. Doesn't mean that they DNA'd the dead body, which they have not. Okay, so find a grave. Okay, so we're going to turn this back around. Okay, so find a grave and Ancestry.com are tied together. Did you guys know that? Find a grave and Ancestry.com are tied together. All right, so we know that Find a Grave is full of it, right? Because we have Find a Grave right here. Here's Find a Grave website, right? So there, right now, I just looked this up. This is the live website, guys. This is the live website. Okay, there's still no name on the grave. Okay, still no name on the grave. Okay, and Find a Grave is not a mortuary. They're not a mortuary. Okay, so this is another illusion of a fact. but it's not a fact. This is an illusion of a fact. Okay? Who would know and who would list the dead body? Not a website owned by Ancestry.com, right? Right? So we go and we look at Forest Lawn. Okay? Here is Forest Lawn's actual website. ForestLawn.com. Forest Lawn's actual website. I looked for today. This is live. This is now. I looked in here for Michael Jackson. Just simple Michael Jackson, right? On any Forest Lawn at all, right? And there's a Michael Reed Jackson, death 1971. That's not the Michael Jackson we're looking for. Michael Jackson is not listed in the database at Forest Lawn and never has been. If the whole world believes Michael Jackson is buried there, the family went and had a ceremony there, okay? Right? They went and had a big televised ceremony there, right? Right? They went the first year of the anniversary, right? And brought cameras and a whole bunch of people came, stuff like that. No name on the grave. But guess what? Why is there a secret? Why not put him in the database? You told the whole world, showed the whole world that Michael is buried at Forest Lawn, but it's private. It's private that he's supposed to be in the database. It's private, right? Private. But the whole world, overhead camera, overhead helicopters, satellites, right? Worldwide coverage. See the Jacksons driving there in their black Range Rovers, right? Matching Range Rovers, caravanning. They was late, right? We see them get out of the car. None of the nieces and nephews, by the way. None of the nieces and nephews. 3T and them wasn't there. You know, Brandy wasn't there. Deals. None of them were there. Paris, Prince, and Beachy were there. And then the brothers and sisters. And then friends. Right? A real funeral, burial, wouldn't have them friends there. They would have nieces and nephews and cousins and all those people there. Unless they wanted to make a spectacle. Right? Okay? So, there's no such thing as they want to keep it private. Because it wasn't private. Okay? So, anybody, that's an illusion of an excuse. But it's not private. Okay? So, we don't have him listed in the database. Okay, let's keep going. I got more stuff for you guys. Okay? More with Find a Grave. Okay? We're going to get to something real fun. We're going to get something real fun. Okay, I want to shut the ones that, all right. So Find a Grave. Remember I told you Find a Grave here is Find a Grave who is, right? Who owns it? Who owns the domain Find a Grave? Okay? It's affiliated with Ancestry.com, like I said. Okay? Ancestry.com does not do anything with dead bodies except record what they've heard, what people have told them. Okay? They're not, Ancestry.com does not go and open up caskets, open up crypts, and DNA crypts. That's not what they do. They're an information service. So Find a Grave is wrong. Okay? All right. Find a Grave is the illusion. It's the illusion of a fact. It's not a fact. It's a lot of trickery. A lot of trickery. Okay, let me go back. I'm so sorry. So after it left the coroner's office, then it went to Forest Lawn. Okay, we got that, right? It's supposed to have gone to Forest Lawn. So we've seen all that. So nothing anywhere has the name Michael Joe Jackson. Nothing. Now, you know that's done on purpose. Because somewhere, how come somebody didn't accidentally put his real name? Because he's not dead, and it's the illusion of a death. It's not a death. It's the illusion of it. With a lot of tricks. You got to be real sharp. Got to be real smart to figure it out, right? All right, so we've done Ancestry.com and we've done findagrave.com. Let me close those. Let me close this Social Security. This Social Security. We already went through the Social Security with the genealogy blog. All right, so now we're going to go to something, and we did the, oh, okay. Now, look at this, okay, at Find a Grave now, okay. Find a Grave just took out the middle name completely, right? Because we know that at one point they did have it Michael Joseph Jackson. So this is Find a Grave right now, okay? And I searched for Michael Joe Jackson in Find a Grave, right? It's with Ancestry.com, okay? Nothing. Nothing. No matches for Michael Joe Jackson. Let's put in Michael Joseph Jackson. Okay, let's put in Michael Joseph Jackson. Let's search for that. All right, let's search. Ah, nothing found. Nothing found. Okay, it's nothing found because they've realized that there's the name game being played. So now Find a Grave just puts in Michael Jackson. They just said Michael Jackson because I guess they were challenged and they've decided, you know what, we're not going to play the name game. We're just going to put Michael Jackson because they're wrong. Completely and thoroughly wrong. Okay, so you look at this and it says you view a source. They say Forest Lawn Memorial Park is where he's supposed to be buried, but we don't have any proof of that. None. No name on the grave, not listed in the database. It's not a secret. They had a full worldwide televised burial ceremony there. It's not a secret. Not supposed to be a secret, so let's stop with that one. Okay? So, Find a Grave and Ancestry just decided, you know what, we're just going to name him Michael Jackson now. Because the name game is just a little bit too much for us. Okay? Because they realized that his name is Michael Joe Jackson. Okay? So, we have that. Let's see what else I have. Okay. Let's turn the camera around. Okay. So we're learning about the illusion of facts, not a fact. Right? Not a fact. Right? It's been almost 11 years. You still not putting a name on the grave? 11 years? Why? Because you think somebody's going to break into a locked building that nobody's ever broke into before? I've never heard of anybody breaking even a stained glass. And you to go too close to that door, somebody's going to come on the intercom and tell you to move away. Okay? Because it is surveillance and it's locked in there. Okay? So you can't even get in there. So no name on the grave for privacy? What? You can't get in there unless you're already pre-approved to get in there. You got to show ID to get in there. Or you going in there to see someone else. And then somebody's watching you the whole time that you're in there. So if he was really dead, there'd be a name on there and there'd be nothing to be afraid of. But he's not dead. Nothing tells us he's dead. Nothing, zilt, zero. It's an illusion of a death. It's not a death. It's the illusion of the death. Okay, so I'm going to move on. I got some more fun stuff. Okay, now this is something that I saved from Find a Grave back in 2018, I think, is when I had it. Okay. They had senior Michael Joe Jackson, so Find a Grave been going a little crazy. You know, they don't have this anymore, right? But this is what whatever this was, okay, is not anymore. And it doesn't matter because who are you to say that? You've learned that the name could be Michael Joe Jackson, okay? But nothing tells us Michael Joe Jackson is dead. Nothing, okay? All right, and that's his name. All right. And we're going to get to some more stuff. I'm saving the best for last. Okay. I'm saving the best for last. Okay. So what I decided to do is, you know, people are going around saying his name is Joseph because, you know, Prince, Paris, and Bee Gees birth certificates have him listed as Joseph. So that's his name. That is not real identification. Okay. He's supposed to go take their birth certificates to the bank and get some money out? That's not real identification. And I'm going to show you guys something too. All right, let me show you. The illusion of a fact versus a fact. Okay? Most people just want to get it quick because they ain't got time. They got things to do with their life. They just want to be dismissive and go, yeah, that proves it. I'm moving on. I don't want to invest any more time with Michael Jackson. Just us diehard fans really care. Okay? We're the only ones that care. The whole world does not want to go through all this. So I tried to do it in a documentary so that a lot of people can go through it in 4 hours and 20 minutes, or whatever, 15, 20 minutes. All right, so this is supposed to be Bee Gees' birth certificate, okay? All right, this is supposed to be Bee Gees' birth certificate, okay? Prince Michael Jackson, right? And it has Michael Joseph Jackson on it, but it doesn't have any mother's name. Now, you know, you might not know the father, but you definitely know the mama. Okay, you definitely know the mama because there is nobody born in the history of the world who is not born out of the womb of a mother. Okay, doesn't exist. It hasn't existed, but give man enough time, he might figure it out. But anyway, as of now, In the history of the human species, everyone has a mother, okay, except for BG, okay? There is no mother listed here with BG. There's no mother listed, okay? So, it just has nothing there. It has nothing. So we know that can't be true, but it has Michael Joseph Jackson. Okay, I want you guys to look at this carefully. See that? Okay, I'm gonna get another one. All right, I want you guys to see this because I got a big bam for you. Okay, got a big bam for you. Okay. All right, so then we have, what other birth certificates do we have? Let's see. Let's see what other birth certificates. I got Elvis's birth certificate, and I got Giovanni's birth certificate, Giovanni Jackson, her birth certificate. But she's not what we want to talk about. And then I have, here's Paris's. Okay, let's turn this around. This is supposed to be Paris's birth certificate. Okay, Debbie Rose signed it, but no signature of Michael Joseph Jackson. See, it's the illusion. It's the illusion of a clue, of a fact. It's not a fact. He cannot take this anywhere in the world and they will accept this as identification for Michael Joseph Jackson. He can't give it to the police when they ask for a driver's license and identification. He can't give it to the bank to get money out of his bank account, and he can't use it to get into a nightclub if he was going to get into a nightclub and they ask for identification. Okay, so we got those, and then we have the birth certificate of Prince. That one, Michael supposedly signed. But I'm going to tell you why I'm saying supposedly. Okay, I'm going to tell you why I said supposedly. Okay, and let's see. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see, where is Prince's? Okay, here's Prince's birth certificate. Ah, shoot. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, man. Here it is. Okay. And here is Prince's birth certificate, right? And it says Michael Joseph Jackson, right? It says Michael Joseph Jackson. Now, he supposedly signed this, and it looks like his signature. Michael plays a lot of games, lots and lots of games. Okay, there's one thing that all three of these have in common, okay? All three of them have something in common. Look at this one. This one says it's the clearest. See, it says informational, not a valid document to establish identity. Do you see it? Informational, not a valid document to establish identity. See that? Okay. So it's on all three of them. Okay. It's on all three of them. Information, not a valid document to establish identity. It's on all three of them. See? Informational. Okay. The one for Prince and the one for Paris and the one for BG. Guys, see that? It's all stamped. See how you have to be very observant because it's like magic tricks. Okay? It's like the illusion of facts when they're not actually facts at all, right? The illusion of it. So you got to be really, really smart in this death hoax. All right. So they're all stamped, and I showed you guys that stuff, but people are sitting there saying that I have something invested in Prince, Paris, and Blanket not being Michael's kids because I'm saying his name is Michael Joe Jackson instead of Michael Joseph Jackson. I don't make this stuff up. If the document said Michael Joe Jackson, I tell you. I would say, see, look, it says Michael Joe Jackson. That would be more proof that that's his real name, right? But it doesn't. So it has no ulterior motive. A fact is a fact is a fact. All right, so I'm going to close these three because we've just learned something valuable, right? All right, so now I'm going to show you guys something else. All right, so let's go to the DMV. Let's go to the DMV, right? DMV in California is the Department of Motor Vehicles. When people ask for legal identity, they ask for a state-issued legal identification card, and you get that either in the ID form or you get it as a driver's license in the Department of Motor Vehicles in California. So we have seen Michael Joe Jackson's driver's license. Let me pull that up. No, I don't want to get too far from this right now. Okay, I'm gonna pull that up in a minute. Okay, so this is the DMV. Okay, see, DMV. Okay, DMV. This is their website. Okay, we don't go for illusion of facts. We go for facts. Okay, all right. So you go right to the source. You don't use a third-party source. You go right to the source. All right. So requirements for a California driver's license. Okay. So it says that if you want a California driver's license, what do you need? Where is it? What do you need? What do you need to get your California driver's license, or you need to get your identification that everybody would say is legit? What do you need? Okay, it's on here. It's on here because it is a birth certificate is one of them. Where is it? Oh, man. I have it. What do you need? Okay. California driver's license. You must have an acceptable document, right? An exceptional document, which is an adoption papers. I know it said birth certificate. An exceptional document produced by an authority, state, local, federal government, an original or certified documents establishing a birth date, true full name. True full name, identity. The DMV will only accept original documents or certified copies. DMV will not accept copies, informational copies, or documents with the statement, informational, not a valid document to establish identity. They will not accept it. Look. DMV will not accept photocopies, informational copies, or documents with the statement, informational, not a valid document to establish identity, or any similar statement. Your documents must contain your true, full name. Documents presented at DMV office will be returned to you, okay? So if you give them something that is not legit, they don't want that. They do not want that, okay? Now, where did it say? Let me do Control F, because I hate when I'm looking at something. Birth certificate. Here we go. Here we go. When you arrive to the DMV, okay, you'll need correct fees for your, give them their money. Original or certified documents establishing identity, birth date, true full name. Okay, let's see where it says birth certificate. Okay, here we go. Grants petition. They includes your true full name, birth date. Let's look at another one. Birth date. Did I get all four? Did I do all four? Establishing birth date, and it said birth certificate. I know it said birth certificate. Hold on. Okay, birth certificate. Okay, it seemed to have worked. Okay, so let's look at birth certificate. Let me find it on here. Where is it? I know it says birth certificate. Because birth certificate. Okay, I know I saw it on here. Where is it? It's not highlighting for me. Where is birth certificate? It says that it gets your information from your birth certificate. Okay. Oh man. Where is it? It tells me that they get the original information from your birth certificate. All right. So oh, I didn't want to go there. So let me see. What if I save that? Let's find a grave. That's all wrong. And that's all wrong. And we did that already. Okay. So where is the word certificate is on here, but it's not, you know how you do I'm going to just do Control F again. And I'm going to look again because it's telling me the word birth certificate's on here, but it's not highlighting it for me. You know, it's always something that's going to mess you up, you know, because it does say birth certificate on here. It does. I saw it. Proof of identity. All right, proof of identity. All right, a certificate declaration. Da, 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 da. Oh man. And then, you know, on Michael Jackson's divorce, while I'm looking for it. All right, let me just Google. Let me Google. Because I know I saw a birth certificate, but for whatever reason, I can't find birth certificate right now. And it's probably right in my face, and I'm just not seeing. And you guys are probably like, it's right there, Pearl. It's right there. You don't see it. Right there. Right there. You know, right there. Okay, so let's go. Driver. I'm going to Google. I'm going to Google DMV and birth certificates. Google and birth certificate, DMV, California. And I'm going to put driver's license. Okay, so let's see what comes up. Let's see. Here it is, right here. Okay. It's right here. Okay, it says here, obtaining a driver's license. Here is the DMV. We're going to go here. And it says right here, documents includes U.S. birth certificate, U.S. passport, U.S. Armed Forces ID cards, certificate of naturalization, permanent residency card, or a foreign passport with a valid I-94. And if you go up in there, you don't have something like that, guys, you know what happens. You know what happens. They will reject you. Next. Here it is. Here it is. See, this is here it is right here. You see that it's the DMV, and it says it right here. Okay. Examples of acceptable identity documents includes U.S. birth certificate. Right there. Okay. So Michael cannot have a driver's license and a name that is not on his birth certificate. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's look up Michael's, you know, I already have his passport. I have his passport, 2 passports. I got 2 driver's licenses. One of them we got from the original FBI file, who the FBI says Michael's name is Michael Joe Jackson. Okay. And Korean visa. And we have also a $3 million bail bondsman. $3 million. You think he's going to put the wrong name on $3 million? No, he's not. Sorry, he is not putting the wrong name on $3 million. Okay, so let's look up Michael's driver's licenses. Because I get so tired of having to go over his name. His name is 1,000,000,000% Michael Joe Jackson. And it doesn't have anything to do with my preference or nothing. It's just the facts. Not the illusion of a fact, but the facts. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you. All right. This came from TMZ, not from me. I didn't make this up. TMZ released this. TMZ did. See their watermark right here, TMZ. Okay, this is the last known driver's license of Michael Jackson. And of course, they're going to expire. Okay, here is the one that came from the actual FBI file. Okay, these are passports, all with the name of Joe. So we've learned that these are legal forms of identification. Right? Not the illusion of a fact, but facts. And if you don't have everything that you need, you know, if you don't have everything that you need, then you look for the alternative or something that's based off of that. Here we go. Here's something else. Okay, let me go here and show you guys something else. Cecil wanted to tell me he found some water. It's getting scary when somebody's calling you, go, don't worry, we got some water. Because it's all sold out. People are panic buying. Okay, but anyway, that was Cecil calling me, telling me he's got some water. Hey. All right. So here is the Korean passport by way of Shauna Mangatol. She didn't know that she was releasing a huge clue when she released a copy of his Korean passport. Okay, Michael Joe Jackson. There's the 2 passports, Michael Joe Jackson. Here are driver's licenses. Okay, here's another one. That's the passport. Okay, there's Michael Joe Jackson from the FBI file. Okay, that's the TMZ one. Okay, here is the $3 million bail bond. Okay, here it is with the number on it and everything. Santa Maria with the date. We know that was for his 2005 trial. Okay, they wanted to put him in jail, right? And I wonder if, because this says April 22nd, 2005, that was in the middle of the trial. I wonder if that was the day that the pajama day, around the pajama days. We can look that up, guys, and see if that's the pajama day. Is that the pajama day? Around the 22nd? Because we know the trial started February 28th, 2005. This is a couple months later. And it's for $3 million. He's not going to put the wrong name on $3 million. Look, $3 million. Okay? So his name, without a doubt, is Michael Joe Jackson. All of his valuable copyrights, which is based on your Social Security number, because that's how you get paid. You use your Social Security number to get paid. All of his royalties with BMI and all of his copyrights are all in the name of Michael Joe Jackson. Okay, I posted a letter signed by Rebe, Randy, Janet, and Tito's name was on it, but I don't think he signed it. And Jermaine, one of them, not Jermaine. Jermaine put it in his book. Michael's name was Michael Joe Jackson. He put it in his book. LaToya tweeted out his name is Michael Joe Jackson. I showed you guys a letter signed by them. I'm going to just show it to you now. The letter signed by all of them. A letter, I put letter signed. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the letter signed by the siblings. And let's see, Jermaine, yes, Jermaine. Okay, here's the letter that they all signed. Michael Joe Jackson. Okay, there's Randy's signature, Janet's signature, Maureen, which is Rebe, Jermaine's signature, and I guess Tito didn't get a chance to sign his name. Okay, it's a letter. It's about the estate. Our brother, Michael Joe Jackson. That's his name. Okay, let's not play games. It's his name. I can't tell you why he did what he did. I can guess why he did what he did. I don't know why on Paris, Prince, and Blanket's birth certificates, which they say informational only. We don't even know if those are the real birth certificates. If they're fake, they say informational only, not to be used to establish identity. So they're telling you they're fake right there and there. So we don't know if those are the real birth certificates or not. Because why they got the wrong names on them? I don't know. Just like with Prince and his shawl that said Michael Joseph Jackson Jr. I don't know why. I can't explain to you why he does what he does. But he plays the name game. His name is Michael Joe Jackson with FACTS. We know that his name is Michael Joe Jackson. Even in the American Dream miniseries, when she gives birth, and the Jacksons were all involved. Jermaine was some kind of producer with one of his girlfriends at the time. Margaret Maldonado, I think her name's on the film, as well as Jermaine's. They all attended the party for the launch of American Dream. It says Michael Joe Jackson. Michael Joe Jackson. That is his name. Okay? So we got to be real careful when we're messing with the illusion of facts that aren't really facts. We go to facts. We go to real identification that we can find. We double it up.